club called the Ryan Hall. I was playing darts in there when I was about 11-year-old, and an old fella, he asked me my name. And I said, oh, Phil Taylor, like. And he says, you'll be the best player in the world one day, you will.
I am now going to introduce you to the eighth wonder of the world.
No, I was right.
Was there ever a doubt in your mind, Phil, that you'd make the grade and impress?
I never thought for a minute I'd be as successful as I was. You know what I mean? I thought I could do well, yeah, and make a good living. That was the main thing, to make a living at it. Trust me. When you've got no money, you try harder.
You look at things differently.
I'd love to see some of these youngsters now have no money. You know what I mean? They've got parents what look after them, but have nothing and have 3 kids at home waiting for when you get back, and then feel the pressure of that.
Hi, welcome to this video today, which is all about 2 key areas of Forex trading to consider, which are very important in terms of your success. One is the money in your trading account and how you treat it. And secondly is how to read the market, how to play the market and see what other traders might do and use it to your advantage. Now, I kicked off the video with a clip of Phil Taylor. He's one of Britain's greatest ever sportsmen. He's been at the top for 20 odd years now. And very few sportsmen in any sport can match his consistency. Now, he plays darts, which is a game that, you know, I'm not really that interested in. But if you watch him play and his attitude, there are very, very few people can match his level of consistency, concentration, and discipline. So we're going to be relating a bit to Phil Taylor as we go through the video. And I'm going to relate to him, first of all, in relation to money. Okay, you'll notice in that video clip there, he says, when you've got no money, you try harder, you're more focused. Now, he might be a multi-millionaire now, but, you know, he's got a real sort of, you know, value of the basics of money. And I think many traders who come into Forex lose before they've even made a trade because of the attitude they have to their trading capital. I very often see traders come in and they say, I'll put a few $100s in, see how it goes, doesn't matter if I lose it. Well, if it doesn't matter to you if you lose money, you're going to lose it because you're not going to take good care of it. You know, I think today minimums have become so low and many traders just come in. They don't really think they're going to win. I think they just come in just for a bit of a gamble. They don't take it seriously. They come in, they trade too much. And then they're soon wiped out. I think if you're coming into Forex trading, make sure that it hurts you a little bit if you lose. I'm not saying you should put up money you need to live, you know, day to day, but it should hurt you a little bit. And come in with enough money that gives you a fighting chance of winning. So I really say $1,000 plus, you know, you need longevity in Forex trading because you are going to have losses and so forth. So treat it seriously, value the cash that you put in and take good care of it. That's what all business people do. In Forex trading, said it before, it's serious business, it's not a gamble, okay? So make sure you've got enough money up, you want to take care of it, and you're fully focused on making it grow. Now, the second point I want to move to is we all know that 95% of traders lose, okay? So only a small minority win, and they're obviously doing something different. One of the things I think most traders do differently that win is they read the market. Now, Phil Taylor once said, you know, people always say focus on your own game when you're playing. He goes, I don't do that. I play the opponent every time. So you look at what the opponent is doing and play him. Same in Forex trading. You need to look at your charts, not just from the perspective of what you want to do, but in terms of what the market might do as well. Always keep in mind, if a chart formation is obvious to you, it's probably obvious to everyone else. So, you know, what you don't want to do is be trading in the same way as the herd, because yeah, the market is just the market. It's going to, you know, take money off the vast majority of traders. Now, there's 2 ways I always play the market. One is I like to see trades that, you know, are surefire certainties. So the chart formation looks good. The news is all this breakout is going to occur, and you know there's nothing to stop it, and you know it's going to continue forever. You know, this is when you've got to say a bullish consensus in an uptrend. You know, I like to look at those sorts of trades and try and fade them. So if a breakout occurs, it doesn't follow through, I would fade that, okay? Because what you're working on is the basis that most traders have done the trade, hasn't followed through, it's going to come back, take their stops out. So there is a time to trade contrary to the vast majority. But a lot of the time, you actually will be trading with the majority, but you trade in a different way to them. And by this, I mean in big trends, okay? If you've got a big trend in motion, you'll find, yeah, most traders want to be in on this trend. Now, they'll always normally make a fatal mistake. The fatal mistake is always the stop is too close. By its nature, the market is going to take out the majority. And normally what the majority will do is they'll put their stop behind the first level of support in an uptrend or the first level of resistance in a downtrend. And basically they'll get taken out by the market. A lot of traders say it's their brokers that do it. No, it's not. The stops get taken and the trend goes back the way they thought. They're not in. If you're in a big trend, you need to have your stop far enough back to be outside of these stop clusters, but close enough to give you protection. And I'm normally looking to have mine, the sort of next level back behind where I think the herd have there. So, I can stay with the trend, okay? So when you're looking at your charts, always be thinking of what other traders might be doing. You're playing a human opponent. I've said this numerous times, in my videos. It's a human mass you're trading against. And it's really like what Phil Taylor says. You've got to be able to read what your opponents are going to do. And if you can do that, then you can take advantage of what they do and make some profits from it. Now, I think today's video is really one where you've got to come in and value your money, as I've said. And also you've got to come in and just remember you cannot be trading with the herd, And also, you've got to step away and be on your own. And I think that's what makes, great, traders and great sportsmen, the ability to be on your own, being confident in what you do and maintaining discipline and focus at all times. And, just going back to Phil Taylor, what I like about the guy is he doesn't come over as flash like many of the great Forex traders. He worked hard at the basics to learn them, and then he focused on getting the right mindset, which he's maintained for 20 odd years to stay at the top of his game. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care and have a good day. Thank you.
It's unsurpassed in any sport I've ever seen.